Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science Channel. Today is November 30th, 2020. It's time for my final, not my final, my end of month totals. Where I go back and I compare what the actual numbers to my predicted values for the month. In this case, this is the actual versus predicted numbers for November 2020. As you can see, we're currently averaging 966 deaths per day, or 967, to go around. 268,873 deaths. One more time, 266,873 deaths. 13.38 million cases. Now, we don't actually have the number here, okay? This is the number for we'll come back to this number. We'll come back to these January numbers, February and March numbers in just 1 second. My prediction for December 1st was 261,895 with a plus or minus 5% range of 248,800 to 274,489. The actual number is 266,873, which falls within this plus or minus 5 range. So for a second month in a row, my simple daily average model has proved to be a good method. We'll see what happens. This simply because we do appear to have a spike in cases. Let's just move on now. Look at something else here. These are the actual cases. This is no surprise. These are daily. This number here shows the fact of them 13 states not reporting numbers on Thanksgiving Day, I believe. So now let's take now. In order to reach 363,269 deaths by January 1st, 2021, we have to average 2,921 deaths per day. We're currently only averaging, again, 266 deaths per day. At the current rate of 266 deaths per day, 966 deaths per day, we're only going to have 298,781 instead of 363,000. Now let's come on to the current plots. In order to reach 399,163 by February 1st, 2021, we have to average 2,067 deaths per day. At the current rate of 966 deaths per day, we'll only have 328,756 deaths by February 1st. Now let's take a plot. This is the current 967 average here per day. And this is the average needed to reach that magic number of 399,000. Look at the difference. Look at all these dates when the actual number was at or below the average. Like I say, we can ignore a couple of these plots here because some of these were the Friday after Thanksgiving. Okay, this is the number we have to reach. We have to average this number every day between now and December 31st in order to reach this number here. Okay. We actually have to, in order for us to average that number, we have to make up all these numbers down in here. Okay? Which is why the average requires way up here. Let's take a look at March now. In order for us to reach this number, 309,000 by March 1st, or February 28th, into business on February 20th, you might say, we have to average 1,870. But again, at the current rate, we're only going to average 355,830. Once again, this is the average, the 967 average per day. This is what we have to average. Okay. Look at this once again. We have to make up this simply having 150. In order to reach this number, we have to have more than the daily average. We have to average 1,853, which means we have to make up these numbers here. So we have to be consistently above this line here in order to have any hope of catching this 399,000 numbers. So anyway, to me, this is all good news. No, the trend is still our friend. The trend is still long term, is still below average. Okay? So thanks so much for your time today. I hope this has been encouraging you as it has been to me. Uh, I'll remind you one more thing. All models are wrong, but some are useful, so it remains to be seen whose model is going to be wronger, either mine or Western University's. Okay? Thanks so much for your time today. Be sure to share this with a friend who may be stressing out over the COVID-19 situation. Thanks so much for your time. I'll catch you on the next report.